Hello everyone, welcome back to another Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous video, where today we are going to be discussing how bad the E750 dinosaur actually is. Now this is going to be completely off script, I'm just going to talk from the heart here, as I believe I have found something worth talking about regarding E750. So as we know, during the Indominus Rex breakout of 2015, it kind of went through all of the dinosaurs and killed plenty of them, and we also know that it was able to trick the Carnotaurus and also the Velociraptors as well by manipulating them. Unfortunately for her, she was unable to kill the Tyrannosaurus Rex and also Blue, and ultimately had her demise when the Mosasaurus jumped out of the water. However, today, when we think back to what type of dinosaur is finally being released for Camp Cretaceous Season 3, we have the E750 dinosaur, also known as the Scorpius Rex. And we suspected that it will have Carnotaurus, Spinosaurus, Tyrannosaurus Rex and Velociraptor genome mixed within its genetic sequence. So as you can tell, those four dinosaurs are all extremely aggressive in the Jurassic franchise. And now that we know from the start of recent teasers for Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 3, we can see that Blue is starting to be more aggressive. Now I did have a few comments about this saying maybe Blue's being more aggressive because of E750. She's now out in the wild and she sensed that E750's there and she's going crazy because she knows how devastating this dinosaur can be. And I thought, yeah, that sounds fair enough, it makes kind of a lot of sense, to be honest, but I didn't really count it as that much. But now I believe I should. And now the reason for this, we can see loads of images for Blue. The Velociraptor is starting to become a lot more aggressive of a creature, and we can see her start to attack the campers in the trailer. We can see her jump to try and attack Yaz and Darius. We can also see her in the partially extinguished flames in the Jurassic Park Visitor Center. So with that being said, why on earth is she going crazy? We didn't know, and we said, well, hopefully we get answers to it. That's what we said. And then we fall over to the new clip that was released about the Dimorphodons and how Bumpy was fighting off the Dimorphodons. The Dimorphodons mainly attacked Brooklyn and Yasmina because, Yasmina accidentally handled the eggs, and that's understandable because they thought they were rocks. However, when you think about it, for territorial reasons, and since the eggs didn't really die or anything like that, the Dimorphodons suspiciously started to be very aggressive towards these characters, especially Sammy and Kenji, who didn't really do anything. But despite the campers getting away from the territory of the Dimorphodons felt like they still needed to chase them down and still attack. It even tried to attack Ben and Darius, who were also grounded on the floor before Bumpy came to their rescue. So why were they so aggressive? Why did they start to attack so often? And I never brought up this point, I just thought, it seems a little bit natural, but at the same time, when you think about it, the campers were able to go away from the territory and the younglings of the Dimorphodons weren't hurt at all. So why on earth would the mothers carry on trying to attack the campers, especially since they're quite a considerable bigger size than them? So, loads of all of these attacks are starting to happen, especially when you think about the recent Ouranosaurus clip that we got shown as well. And with this Ouranosaurus scene, we can see that out of nowhere, the Ouranosaurus seemingly actually pushed a big crate of containers or something. I don't know where it is. I believe it could probably be a dock. Maybe they were able to get the boat from the end of Season 2. And that's where Kenji got his little boat hat from. But we were led to believe that the Ouranosaurus actually pushed the container to scare Kenji. And fair enough, I don't really see any big enough dinosaur to do that besides the Ouranosaurus. It's a big boy to say the least. However, then we can see the Ouranosaurus slowly goes behind Kenji without even realizing, then turns suddenly and scares Kenji onto his ass, where he then falls onto the floor and he gets scared. But I thought that was going to be it. But then the Ouranosaurus continues to chase him down, and it's a herbivore. Why? What purpose does it have to chase down Kenji for no apparent reason? Not only that, but it started to bite Kenji as well on the foot and swing him into the air. That's something we haven't seen at all anywhere in the Jurassic franchise, especially regarding herbivores. So it is interesting to think, not only are carnivores starting to be aggressive, but herbivores are also being aggressive. Now, the area of where we got the clip from was on the Dreamworks Twitter page, and they have written down here, the kids encounter a group of angry Ouranosauruses, creatures that are not typically aggressive. Has the island's balance been thrown off? Discover the thrill of all new episodes in Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous coming to Netflix May 21st. And I thought that was solid confirmation right there that something is happening regarding the island's ecosystem. Not only did we have the Indominus Rex that you can clearly see was killing dinosaurs and shouldn't have been in the ecosystem, we now have the E750 dinosaur that is also in the ecosystem, and it's actually causing a lot of havoc to go around the islands. Let's read this section again. The kids counter a group of angry Iranosauruses. So there you go, there's not just one Iranosaurus, there's plenty of Iranosauruses. We need answers to that, we'll discover that in tomorrow's video, don't worry. But yes, so a group of angry Iranosauruses. Why are they angry? Herbivores don't really get angry unless, you know, they're territorial. And I believe most territorial dinosaurs do come from dinosaurs that have protection, such as the Triceratops and Stegosaurus, and you know, that's understandable. In the paleo-media type of things, we are aware that herbivores such as Iranosauruses did try to defend territory, but not between species that they don't really know. I believe from what I've read, it's regarding their own species. They'll battle for alpha dominance and all of that stuff, but why exactly would they just be angry out of nowhere? Now, the next thing that Dreamworks do say here is the creatures are not typically aggressive, as we know. Has the island's balance been thrown off? Now, I know this is probably just a rhetorical question, but I do believe there is a little tease right here as to us believing that in fact the island's balance has been thrown off due to the new release of the E750 Scorpius Rex dinosaur. And because of how dangerous this dinosaur is and how aggressive this dinosaur is, I believe just naturally through instincts the dinosaurs are starting to realise to save themselves and their group and their family and mates, they have to be able to compete with this E750 dinosaur and start to be more aggressive. So naturally, through the means of nature, the Iranosaurus and other herbivores are going to start to be more aggressive just because there's a new dinosaur on the loose that is throwing the balance off course in the island. So we had the Indominus Rex destroying the ecosystem in 2015's Jurassic World, and now what seems to be 2016 time, I believe, we also have E750, which seems to be throwing off the ecosystem as well. And with this first little tease here from Dreamworks saying, has the island's balance been thrown off? I do believe it has, and E750 is causing a lot more havoc than we are led to believe as of yet. But with 3 more days left to go of Camp Cretaceous Season 3, we just have to sit and wait for now. I know there's some review copies out there, people have already seen it, and I have been told a few small details, and you guys are going to love it, don't worry. But I'm very, very excited for Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 3. I will be hosting a watch party on the day, not sure what time yet, I'll have to decide that later down the line. But again, if you are looking for that watch party, watch along, do press that subscribe button and also like the video and let me know your thoughts of this balance course kind of thing being thrown off due to E750. But in the meantime, like, comment and subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you. Did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.